Get ready, because Google Trends Hub is dropping the hottest news you need to know. First up, Google's back in court, facing the DOJ again in a massive antitrust battle over its digital advertising empire. This isn't just any legal squabble. It's a fight that could reshape the entire internet's advertising landscape and determine the future of how businesses reach you online. We've got all the details on what's at stake. Then we dive into the unexpected viral sensation, MBA Chaiwala and his supposed connection to Trump's H1B visa changes. You've seen him, you've heard the buzz, but what's the real story behind his photo, outside Google, and the latest on H1B visa fees? We're connecting the dots. After that, we're breaking down the seismic impact of a potential Google ad tech breakup on the entire industry. Prolific chairman and CEO Brad Benbow is weighing in, and the implications are huge for publishers, advertisers, and anyone who relies on online ads. What does this mean for the future of digital marketing? And finally, we expose how Google AI summaries might be silencing Black websites, literally costing them their livelihood. From Penske Media to smaller Black-owned outlets, the fallout is real and raises serious questions about AI, inequality, and the future of media. Stick around, you don't want to miss this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Google faces second DOJ antitrust trial over ad tech empire. Get ready for a legal showdown. Google is once again in the crosshairs of the U.S. Justice Department, this time for its dominant digital advertising business. This trial, kicking off in Alexandria, Virginia, centers on accusations of abusive tactics that have allegedly stifled competition and harmed online publishers. U.S. District Judge Leonie Brinkema previously ruled that parts of Google's ad tech were an illegal monopoly, and now the court will determine the remedies. Over the next 2 weeks, both Google and the DOJ will present their cases, with a ruling expected later this year. The Justice Department is pushing for Google to sell off parts of its ad technology, a move Google argues would cause widespread disruption. This battle is critical because digital advertising is not only a massive revenue driver for Alphabet Inc., but it's also the lifeblood for thousands of websites that depend on ad revenue to survive. This case is being closely watched, especially after a recent, less severe ruling in a separate DOJ antitrust case concerning Google's search engine, which saw Alphabet's stock soar. The outcome here could have profound implications for the internet's ecosystem and how major tech platforms operate. Stay tuned, because the stakes couldn't be higher for the future of online business. Next, we're exploring a surprising link between a viral internet personality and major H1B visa policy shifts. MBA Chaiwala's photo sparks speculation on Trump's H1B visa restrictions. An unexpected photo outside Google headquarters has ignited a firestorm of online speculation, linking MBA Chaiwala, the viral Indian tea seller, to recent shifts in U.S. H1B visa policies under former President Trump. Social media buzzed after MBA Chaiwala, whose real name is Praful Bilur, shared a picture of himself at Google's headquarters, sparking theories that his presence somehow influenced the U.S. government's decision to impose stricter H1B visa fee hikes. While no direct evidence confirms this connection, the internet has run wild with the narrative highlighting how a single image can fuel widespread conjecture about immigration policy and international business relations. This incident underscores the often opaque nature of policymaking and the public's fascination with connecting seemingly unrelated events. It also shines a light on the significant impact of H1B visas on skilled workers and the tech industry, a topic that remains a point of contention in U.S. immigration debates. Could a social media moment really sway global policy? We're delving into the industry-shattering consequences of Google's potential ad tech breakup next. Google ad tech breakup. Industry leaders weigh in on seismic impact. The antitrust battle against Google's advertising technology is reaching a critical juncture, and industry leaders are sounding the alarm about the potential fallout from a forced breakup. Prolific chairman and CEO Brad Benbow joined the Claman Countdown to discuss the intricacies of Google's ongoing legal challenges. The core issue revolves around allegations that Google has abused its dominance in the digital ad market, controlling too much of the supply and demand side of online advertising. A breakup could fundamentally alter how digital ads are bought and sold, impacting publishers who rely on ad revenue and advertisers seeking to reach consumers. Experts suggest that such a significant restructuring could lead to a more competitive landscape, potentially benefiting smaller players and increasing transparency. However, it also raises questions about market stability and the potential for unintended consequences in a complex digital economy. The outcome could redefine the power dynamics within the entire ad industry. This isn't just about Google, it's about the future of online advertising itself. And coming up, a disturbing trend shows Google's AI might be inadvertently harming Black-owned websites. Google AI summaries: Black websites face content erasure and revenue loss. Google's groundbreaking AI overviews are facing intense scrutiny, with a lawsuit from Penske Media highlighting how these AI-generated summaries are cannibalizing traffic, and a growing concern that Black-owned websites are disproportionately suffering the consequences. When Google's AI summarizes content at the top of search results, users often get the information they need without clicking through to the original article. For major publishers like Penske Media, this means a significant drop in traffic and revenue. However, the impact is far more devastating for Black-owned media outlets, which rely heavily on every click for survival. These sites, often with fewer resources, risk layoffs, reduced coverage, or even shutdowns if traffic plummets. This situation raises serious questions about inequality being embedded into the next wave of AI-driven media. While mainstream outlets are negotiating AI licensing deals, Black media faces the double blow of their content being scraped for AI training or summarized without compensation, exacerbating existing structural inequities. The fear is that this could lead to a digital erasure of Black voices and businesses online. This isn't just a technological issue. It's a fight for visibility and survival. Don't go anywhere. We've got a rapid-fire recap of all these stories and your full call to action coming up next. That's a wrap on today's must-know trends. Google is battling the DOJ in a second major antitrust case focused on digital advertising. MBA Chaiwala is unexpectedly linked to speculation surrounding Trump's H1B visa policy changes. The entire ad industry is bracing for the potential impact of a Google ad tech breakup, and we've uncovered how Google's AI summaries could be silencing Black websites. If you found this update essential, smash that like button, subscribe to Google Trends Hub for your daily dose of what's trending, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out. Let us know in the comments which story you're following most closely, and give us a follow on all our social media channels for more exclusive content.